Hey, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Dave Guerra here. Welcome. It's time for, that's right, it's Monday. It's 6:45 Central Time, 7:45 Eastern. Let's have a chat. How are you? Welcome. It's Monday, March 11, 2019. How's it going? There's that little flyaway again. Anyway, so today's topic is, I know, right? It's a little different. I'm not in the Burning Tower studios. I'm actually someplace else. I'm back at the original location. So it's only temporary. It's only for the rest of the week, but hey, no big deal. So welcome. Today's Monday, and on the calendar is sports and leadership. Sports and leadership. So today I'm going to talk about, well, we're getting close to that March Madness. I think the selection Sunday is next Sunday, if I'm correct. Wow, we're already there. So basketball, college basketball. That's it. NCAA college basketball. LSU, Louisiana State University. Basketball head coach Will Wade has been indefinitely suspended. And why? Well, why did they wait to the last game of the season before suspending him and indefinitely suspending him? And they knew this had been going on, so they had been recording him. They'd had him wiretapped, the whole 9 yards. Apparently he was cutting deals, making trades, cutting deals. He was basically just doing some inappropriate recruitment. And in that, he got caught red-handed. I mean, that's nothing more to it. And so, he's still down to the very bitter end. If you saw this, if you read his comments after his dismissal or suspension, sorry about it, he hasn't been dismissed yet, but his suspension, he says that he can't operate, or he doesn't feel that it's good for the organization to continue operating amid all of these media questionings, the media is questioning things. Not that he says nothing about what he's done and what he got caught red-handed doing, only about the media and the questions. And it's not good for the progress of the university or the program. And it's like, well, why is he worried about the program now? Why wasn't he worried about the program when he was doing the shenanigans he was doing while he was doing something illegal, while he was being illegal? It baffles me how these people can just shun. Like I talked about before, people come and bring these kids and say, the parents say, hey, coach, here's my son, here's my daughter. Make them better, make them stars, because you're a star maker. You're that kind. This is the school where stars are born and made. And yet they go off and pull shenanigans like this, inappropriate recruiting. They're trying to do a little backroom dealing there, and it just kind of backfired on everybody. And even then, to the very bitter end, even though they were still doing in the alleged recordings, you could hear that the coach was kind of upset that the kid wasn't taking the deal. That he was trying to get everybody taken care of in the deal, but he wasn't taking the deal. And it's like, so, one, you're corrupt, and then you're mad at somebody else for not being corrupt? Where is the leadership in that, folks? Where is the leadership? There is no leadership in that. That's just corruption, plain and simple. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. There's no two ways around that. And if this guy thinks that, I'm just going to land someplace else, no, because again, his reputation now precedes him. It's not going to happen for him. He's done. Sure, he might get might end up working someplace, but as a basketball head coach, those days are gone. And any organization that picks him up because of this and because he got let go, well, he was over at LSU. He must be a good coach. No, he's a good deal maker. Doesn't say anything about his coaching. So again, it's that whole situation. I just still can't get it. People trust these people. People put trust in these people. People give their children to these people to try to make them men and women, adults, successful men, successful women, and they get the shaft. They get shafted because this guy is already in it for himself, and you can't question the head coach. You cannot question. It doesn't matter. High school, college, professional. You can't question what they're doing. You just can't do it. It's not done. Whether it's football, basketball, baseball, it's not done. You don't question the coach because they have their methods, and so long as they're getting those W's, that's all that matters. But what have I said about questioning people? It's the people that refuse to be questioned are the ones that are going to do the questionable things. And there's, again, no two ways around that. You just can't get beyond that. It's going to happen. In this case, Will Wade, former LSU head coach, it caught him and it bit him in the backside. And now what's he got? So now we've got to answer to this. Now we, as the public, we now have to start questioning these coaches at all levels. at all levels. And trust me, folks, if they don't want to be questioned, that's when you really start digging in and drilling in with those questions. Because again, who do they think they are? What have they done? What have they done that puts them in that position of authority, that puts them in that position of leadership, de facto position of leadership? Just because they have a title doesn't mean anything. Could they lead themselves out of a wet paper bag? Probably not. But could they negotiate a deal? Probably will, and probably can, and it'll probably do it all over again. So folks, again, question people, especially those that historically have not been questioned, because something's going on, and if it's not going on, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when they're going to get caught. And that's the bottom line. Look what happened to this guy, and look what happened to all the other head coaches before him, and all the other ones. It's going to happen again. I guarantee it. Folks, my name is Dave Guerra. This is Let's Have a Chat, Sports and Leadership, Monday edition. I'll talk to you tomorrow.